Shut up and sit down.
Howdy guys, it's Andy from Bigmeks Workshop Painting Studio, and it's White Dwarf time. So this is January 2020's White Dwarf. I even got the year right, which is a miracle. And what we have got on the front is Bloodthirster fighting the Khadoran Overlord's weird flying boat thing. So, let's get into it. Right, starting off right from the beginning, I'm going to ignore the contents, straight into the contact from our player, from a player base. And got some really nice figures, as always. The Black Legion Curse Marines are particularly shiny. I do like them. The Intercessors are very, very nice work on them Intercessors. Some very cool Gandalf on Shadowfax, and also kind of a statued style Stormcast Eternal theme. Interesting, I like it. Model of the month is well, some kind of Orc Gargant based around an Imperial or Chaos Knight kit, an Imperial Knight kit. But obviously been bashed to hell out of, and he's using it as a Morkanaut. That is awesome. So credit to let's see where his name is, Andrew Corcoran on that. Awesome figure. I really do like it. So straight off into the regular things is Worlds of Warhammer, so AOS and 40k's background and what have you. This is Phil Kelly. He's a senior background writer, and obviously, so this is talking about all the background to various different places and what they've been up to create the story base as we know and love. So 40k, what we got for 40k? So start off with a kill team, so some more missions and battle styles, some extra command points for various dispositions. So dispositions available to your kill team, so you can actually make your army, your kill team, feel a bit more interesting, giving them a particular battle style. So that was Ferocious, which is a close combat variant. And you've got Guerrilla for the stealthy types, Headhunters, Dread. So obviously, for me, that'd be the most logical one to use, being a Night Lord player. Covert, again, more stealthy stuff. And narrative play missions as well. So loads and loads of kill team stuff. Loads of more, even more kill team stuff. So Last of the Silent King. So this is a bit of background about the Necrons and some of the stuff they've been getting up to over the last few thousand years. And quite extensive. Also some nice little bits by the Inquisition talking about what they've been up to as well. So in the Warzone section we have got urban battlefields, and obviously teach a bit of information on how to make your army look appropriate for that sort of game. I do like the Ghost Kill. Very, very nice basing work as well. And just goes to show sort of a little bit of thought, and you can make your bases look really cool. Using the GW basing kits, you can get some very nice stuff for your heroes. And obviously, just throw in some old bits of scrap models, what you've got knocking about. You can get a lot of very interesting bases just to make your army look a bit better. So, Age of Sigmar. And this is a short story. Captain Gronky Calrus of the Carden Ironclad Skyfane. So we've got a dwarfy-based short story. And new rules for fighting in the sky. So those of you who play Khador and Overlords or anything with monsters definitely have a vested interest in having a look at that. Including battle missions, of which is 5 or 6. Sky-based campaigns with improvements for veterans and experience points for how to generate these sort of abilities. So, new rules for a whole bunch of the current characters. Obviously, all the guys who have got flying mounts. So there is, well, looks like it's rules for every single one of the characters available, or what have got wings. So it's going to be beneficial to any AOS player who fancy doing some kind of flying stuff. Jervis Johnson's having is having a talk about the different variants of gaming style for Age of Sigmar. So obviously open play, match play, and narrative, and he's going to be talking about his interpretations on the rules on that. And always we have got the Tale of 4 Warlords. So it's Matt Hudson's and his Stormcast Eternals, Alex Puzinska, I do apologise for your name, and her Nurgle Force, Steve Wren and his Ideneth Deepken, and Ben Johnson and his Tale of Destruction Orcs, and other things, I should imagine. So the Sacrosanct Chamber have got some kind of cavalry looking dudes now. It also gives you a rundown of what his total army comes up to at the end, which currently is 2,700, and it looks like it's all painted up as well, so that's impressive in itself. So the Lord of Nurglings, current army so far is 1,500. Obviously got a very cool is that Moby Dick's Twiceborn by any chance? Yep. Very weird looking model. I can definitely see Dodge having a lot of fun playing around with that. Ideneth Deepkin. Wow, he's got a very impressive 3,300 point army. And as you can see, the Ideneth Deepkin have got some really cool models. They're just a little bit on the mental side. And we've got the Orcs and Goblins. It is 3,470. So that's well, yeah, that's the biggest one so far. With loads and loads and loads of squigs, which, well, yeah, it's an entire squig army. What more can you say about that? I approve. And whatever a squigalanch is, that sounds entertaining. So, battle report of Destroy the Nexus is Ogres versus the new undead faction, the Bone Reaper Legion, which are very, very nice. Obviously, as always, I'm going to skip straight past the battle report. Onto Warhammer Age of Sigmar Shadow Underworld Beastgrave, and a bit more information by the creators on how to get the best out of your decks and game pieces. So yeah, it was a little bit about how to do that. And now there's actually a bit of short story based in Beastgrave, which surprises me. Actually, I didn't realise it had a much backstory to it. Blackstone Fortress. Some more rules for this. So the specialist games are getting a lot of love this month. Some more missions. Whole load of missions. Yep, 6 new missions. And now it's a basing masterclass for industrials type bases. So obviously you've got the different styles of what you can play around with the industrial. Throw in a bit of cat litter stuff onto the paint job, and you can get some really cool style bases. Yeah, even just using the basic stuff. And then obviously more information on how to get a ruined city base, which we've done really nicely for this Black Legion army. So some more bases from different styles, but obviously using the different colours makes them look slightly different. The Lord of the Rings have got their bases making them look like they're interacting, so it's a nice touch to give you an idea on how to do a bit of OSL onto the bases, which is a nice touch. Obviously they've done a really nice job on the Necromancer himself, and the OSL's blended nicely onto the base around him. So a bit of a collection thing. Obviously, New Year, New Army is a big deal for a lot of people. That's something I used to partake in. And this one is a very cool Nurgle Demon Army. Obviously, got using the new box sets, you can get some really good starts to an army. These are just giving ideas on what they've done. So we've got a Red Scorpion army in the back here, including 2 Leviathans, one of which is Cullen. Cullen's a bit of a dude. Having listened to the Siege of Rax stuff, he's very, very cool. Nice Fire Warriors start army. There's a lot of drones there. I can see that being an absolute nightmare to play against. And some terrain, because recently GW released a load of terrain for Middle-earth based in the Rohan sort of style. And we're just talking about the terrain, and because what they use to get these really nice rustic rural sort of Viking style village buildings. And also a guide on how to make the burnt out roof, which is a really nice touch actually. I do like that, and it looks fairly straightforward as well. So a bit of Blood Poll just right at the end, talking about looks like an old game. What happened at the semi-final for the Super League, which was Skaven and Lizardmen. And a little bit of a sneak peek into what the studio have been up to over the last month as well. So that's it. Oh, one last thing. Warhammer resolution sheet at the back for those who've got an idea of what they want to actually create over the next year. I think, get the painting and bought models what you want to do. So that's it. Big winners this month are the Specialist Gamers. Also, Age of Sigmar's a real night, and get any Age of Sigmar player is going to get a lot out of this one with all the new data slates for the flying fighting system. So, thank you for watching. I hope this didn't drag on too long. As always, we've got some thank yous to make. So, massive thank yous to the Orc Boys, Matt, Ludwig Hofbauer, D Wack, Mark and Dave. You're our top Patreons, and without you we couldn't do this at all. If you want to join us on Patreon, check the link below, where you get automatic entry to any of our competitions, and also we get early release videos as and when we make them. You get them straight away. Also, huge thanks to the Outpost, who are our affiliate link. If you do use the Outpost, please use the links what we drop down below, as you don't lose anything for doing it. We just get 5% store credit, which helps us out a lot at no cost to you. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye-bye.